Hello, it is Wednesday, April 29th, and I am going to have you guys complete one assignment today. It is the 8.2 day 2 assignment on reciprocal functions families. The first part of this assignment is to do the discussion question, which is asking you, why did the price of gas fluctuate so frequently? Think about what the cost of gas is right now, and then why that could be. Please complete this in the discussion section of Google Classroom. The next part you see on slide 3 is just a recap of what the parent function is for rational functions, how they graphed it. And slide 4, there's 2 examples on the graphing. You can read those over. They do go a little bit more in depth. And then on slide 5, I do have about a 9-minute video on what you guys watched yesterday on Monday or Tuesday, and what I'm going to expect you guys to do for the homework. For the homework today, you're not going to be graphing, but I do want you to be able to describe the transformations, identify what your vertical and horizontal asymptotes are, and hopefully start thinking about the domain and range. On slide 5, we just talked about. On slide 6, we are looking at the directions on how to complete slide 7 and 8. So if we look at slide 7, we see here that there are 12 questions. They all have to do with transformations. We are using the parent function of 1 over x, and we need to figure out what is the equation for the new function. So we need to figure out what is g of x. So if we look at number 1, it says horizontal translation 3 units to the right. We know right means horizontal, left or right. That talks about your h. And your h is in the denominator. So what of these tiles is going right 3? So I look at it, nothing to do with the slope, the shrink or compress. We're not talking about k, so that should not use any of the ones with a number in the back. But you see here, this g of x function here is 1 over x minus 3. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to do Control C with my keyboard. I'm going to go back to slide 7. I'm going to put my mouse around 1. I don't think that matters. I'm going to Control V it. And then what you're going to do is just drag it over to where I want it, and that's going to go right there on top of 1. So I'm done. If you want, you can delete that on slide 8, and then go on to the rest. What you're going to do next is type in the riddle, looking at these letters TH. It says, when matching answers is complete, type the letters from the puzzle piece in order. They will appear left to right in the box below. Do not include any spaces at the first and the start from the first row. Then, when all letters are typed in the box, insert spaces to break the letters into words. That will fill a form of fun fact. Once you're done with that, you are going to then go to slide 9, and we are going to look at this, and it says, describe how to transform the original function of y equals 1 over x to the graph to get the graph of the following function. So I want you guys to be able to figure out your transformation. So we got to look at A, the numerator. What does -4 represent? Describe it. Then for h, do the same thing. What is h? What is k? Then you're going to describe your functions in the second spot right here. And then I'm going to go down and identify what my VA, what does x equal, my vertical asymptote, and then horizontal asymptote, what does y equal. If there aren't anything, then you know the number to use. If there's nothing there, then the number is 0. Looking at these, that's what you're going to do for all of these 3. In the video, I do show you what I want you to do for that slide. So please watch the video that is on slide 5 if you forget. On slide 10, this is the last slide, I want you guys to do the opposite now. They're giving us the new function, y equals 5 over x, and I want you to write what that's going to look like if I give you the asymptotes. Now, I also do go over how to do that on the video in slide 5, so make sure you guys watch it so that you're not lost and you are doing your best. I want you to type it in. You can either type it in like this, y equals, I'm just going to make it up, of, let's say, I'm going to put a parenthesis, let's say 5. I'm going to put a division sign and then put a parenthesis of x plus 10, close the parenthesis, and then a space minus 2. I just made it up. You can write it that way, or you can go into a Google Doc and actually write it using the formula, because I know a lot of you want it to look nice. A lot of the extensions are not going to be working, so you can try to use the math extension for Google, especially if you're on your own computer. I do add-ins, and I have this math equation one. I do that. You can do what you want. Try your best. And then when you're done with that, please submit it. If you want to start early, you can. I am posting this video and this assignment a day early. That's up to you. It is due by midnight on Wednesday because it should not take you that long to complete these 3 slides. If you need help, please ask for tutoring. I am available. Thank you. Have a good day.